biggest store in the world, right here at State Street in Monroe. Expanded collections from Ava Mendez, Gabrielle Union, and new fashion every day. New trending styles from $25, plus pants and jeans that fit everyone. Sizes 00 to 20 and extra small to extra large. Shop State Street today and get a free tote with any.
Hurry in for the Labor Day buy one get one free sale at Ace. Find amazing savings throughout the store with great deals like buy one get one free on gallons of our top brands of paint and stain like Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Cabot. Don't miss the buy one get one free sale now through Monday only at Ace. Offers valid at participating stores. Buy a select item and get designated item free. Limit 2 free gallons of equal or lesser value. See store for details.
It stands up to extreme conditions. So even on scorching days, it'll puff its chest out and be all like, oh, that's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer expires 8/31/18.
We welcome you back to the Fleegs Equipment pregame show. Chad Speaker joined by the scientist once again. Luke Mell joining me on the broadcast. You couldn't stay away from a Farmington North County game, could you?
Yeah, I know. It's like The Godfather Part 3. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
It's a great series with a lot of great games, Luke. But what's interesting is that it's a streaky series. Farmington's won 4 in a row. Before that, North County won 3 in a row. Farmington won 7 in a row before that. I mean, I don't know if there's any explanation to all that, but the games are good. The rivalry's fun, but the streaks are kind of interesting.
Yeah, and we say this every year, Chad, that it's just a lot of fun. I think the student bodies are real pumped up for this week, and it's a great rivalry. It's been going on for a couple decades, and everybody really gets into it. The community really
split it between the run and the pass. We've seen the best of Colton Portman against Farmington. He threw for 164 yards in the first half 2 years ago, and we've seen him struggle. He had 2 yards in the second half of that game, and North County had a -7 in that game 2 years ago. But Colton's a senior. He's got some pride. He's a great athlete. He's got Jalen Reed in the backfield. He's got a good, fast wide receiver in Cole Ziegler. The question maybe was going to be the line, and North County's line had to replace a lot of guys. Well, I guess they got a thumbs up in week number 1 anyway.
Yeah, no kidding. And, Colton Portman, a third-year starter. We've been watching this kid since he was a sophomore take over the starting reins over there. And, really, last week they probably turned some heads taking care of Cape Central like that. Cape Central team that has, won their district and, been a powerhouse down there in the CMO North. And I'll tell you what, for North County to go down there and make some noise like they did really turned some heads and answered a lot of questions that they had coming into this season.
Really had a headbuster of a game last year, Luke. North County had the lead until a minute and a half left, and then Farmington scored with a minute and 28 remaining in that game. It was Cody Wright. What do you think? I think the winner's going to have more than 13 tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to see a little bit more out of both of these offenses tonight. And, yeah, that was a surprising game, a defensive battle going back and forth, and we really weren't sure. We covered Farmington all year. We really weren't sure what we were going to see out of that offense last year after that game, but they got it together, and I think we've seen what this North County offense can do. I think it's going to be a little bit more than a 13-10 game tonight, Chad.
Farmington finally got to take the cover off their new Maserati in week number 1. Royce Harris got his first ever start. He's a guy that we really were looking forward to seeing last year, but he broke his arm in the preseason, then had complications and never could play. A guy that played soccer in his freshman season. Now, we saw plenty of his brother last year, Rothman Harris, so certainly improved throughout the year and made an impact. All Royce did in the first week is lead the team in rushing and receiving, and in special teams, he had a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown, and he had a 68-yard pass for
ago. We saw a kid named Diamond Howard. And
for one, he had the play of the game on a one-handed interception, and I think for a guy like that getting his first start at quarterback, maybe the passing game isn't all there yet, but he made a lot of right.
Home of the Madison County Black Cats, and that was the Fleegs Equipment pregame show. Thank you so much, Sean Malone, back in studio, for getting that up and running for us, and we are getting ready for the Coles Tractor Equipment WebTV Game of the Week, a live video stream on mymoinfo.com. Should be a fun one. Two teams kind of already looking through 2 weeks to double their win total from a year ago under first-year head coach Cody Hunter. They're out warming up on the field right now. Just talked to him a little bit ago. So practice has gone pretty well. One thing to keep an eye on, though, is the grass on this field here at Fredericktown High School is really high and thick. It's going to slow the play down a little bit, something they're going to have to get used to. He told me he's going to have to talk to his guys about lifting their feet, high knees, and making sure that they don't trip over themselves or the grass. For Fredericktown, It was a tough week one. Kennett, always a tough opponent, a perennial powerhouse in Southeast Missouri. And tough team. They knew it was going to be a tough task going into it. However, the difference is from head coach Chuck Ford, as you heard in the Fleeks Equipment pregame show, is he said his team didn't quit. They kept fighting all the way through, unlike years past when things got tough. It was just tough, and that was it. So that was the difference. So a 1-0 Herculaneum team and a 0-1 Fredericktown team squaring off tonight. These two teams met a year ago, and it was in players. They had 25 players last year, over 40 on the roster this year. For Fredericktown, good numbers, lots of talent, but returned a lot as well, looking to establish a run more early and often as opposed to last year when they probably went to the air a little bit more, but we're going to take what the Herculaneum defense can get them. Should be a good one, and Fredericktown getting ready to come out onto the field. Had a fumble recovery for a touchdown and a kickoff return from a touchdown. So even though the offense only scored once, the other phases of the game really worked as well, so that should help them out. So we will throw it back over to Sammy Wiley, and when we come back, it should be right around kickoff time. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week on MyMoInfo.com.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Maybe start off with a couple of appetizers like boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach and artichoke dip, or chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Hey kids, pick something from the kids menu. Then for yourself, choose one of your favorites like steak or ribs, seafood or pasta. Man, it's all so good. Go to Applebee's.
Know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We are just waiting for you to apply.
Gilster Mary Lee's hiring Class A CDL drivers and CDL graduates. Benefit package, pay by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, holiday bonuses, and insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371. Online at gilstermarylee.com.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of Southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all
franchise fees. At Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, the latest large-size 45 horsepower and 50 horsepower LS tractor models are here. Right now, when you buy an LS MT345E or LS MT350E, it comes with a free 6-foot brush. LS, the major brand maker, offers more standard features than the others, 6-year warranty and more. Wondering if Kohl's Tractor and Equipment has great financing? Kohl's Tractor and Equipment has it. Just stop by Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32 today. Don't forget, you can find Kohl's Tractor and Equipment online anytime, day or night. Simply go to Kohl's Tractor and Equipment on Facebook. Kohl's Tractor and Equipment and LS Tractors. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd. Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, 1353.
Are you tired of calling your mortgage lender and not being able to talk to anyone, or you're transferred over and over again? Skip the hassle and refinance with Bloomsdale Bank. Call today and speak with one of their expert loan officers. Have a personalized borrowing experience and rest easy knowing your loan will be serviced locally when you borrow with Bloomsdale Bank. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa.
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
When life changes, where can you get the health care that you or your loved one needs? Try Presbyterian Manor, where we consider you family. Being a member of our family means having a skilled, compassionate team, making sure you live your best life. Call 573-756-6768 to see why the community voted.
I would like to invite you to stop by either. Ferguson has been more than just a name in the Ferguson dealer. Flegs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at flegs.com.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
Wanting a new pool this summer? Well, we can help. I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. Check out our pool specials right now, like the Eclipse, the Nova. Want an in-ground? We have that on special too. 15 by 30 feet, 3 to 6 feet deep. We can customize any in-ground and just about any above ground. Don't forget to ask about our financing. When it comes to family fun, there's no place like Home Pools and Spas, just south of the Leadington exit.
Just $9.99. Also, check out their great tasting wings, crazy bread, cinnamon crazy bites, and so much more. And don't forget Little Caesars mouth-watering dipping sauces. That's Little Caesars just off 555 at the Herculaneum exit. And be sure and use the Little Caesars app so you can pick up your order when you...
Yes, that's right. Herculaneum in Fredericktown squaring off. Kevin Hughes inside the Mineral Area College broadcast booth alongside our technical wizard, Sammy Wiley, for a fun game. The Fleegs Equipment pregame show is over, and it's time for some football action in Missouri. The two teams are out at midfield. Fredericktown in the black, Herculaneum in how easy it is. Visit your local New Era branch or online at newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC. So your captains for this contest for the hometown Fredericktown Black Cats: number 12 Austin Keller, number 21 Brett Sepper, number 22 Brett Chitwood, and number 39 Holden Sykes. For Herculaneum, it's number 5 Jason Harden, 33 Drew Gibson, 43 Austin Hewson, and 55 Colby Wilfong. Your officiating crew, your referees Jason Smith, Kerry Eggemeyer's the umpire, Nick Ackerman the linesman, your lines judge is officiating crew Jason Smith is your referee, your umpire Nick Ackerman, the linesman, line judge Rick Bowen, back judge Doug Moore. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. They're walking back. Play won't count. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Austin Hewson will go over the rest of your starters. A false start. It's going to back Herculaneum up 5 more yards. Chance Jenkins, Colby Wilfong all along the line. Justin Montgomery. Offensive lineman Nick Miles starts on offense as well. Cole Counts. And rounding that out, Luke Teague, number 88, a wide receiver who also plays both ways. Those are your starters. For Herculaneum, for Fredericktown on defense. Up front, you got... And they'll replay first down. So Fredericktown came in with a noticeable size advantage, especially up front in the trenches. And it's been no problem for Fredericktown to come out and establish that run. You're going to need some gap integrity from that defensive front of Herculaneum. Try to fight through and stop the rushing attack. And the snap is over Flanagan's head, but flags on the play. I think it was a late snap. The line jumped a little bit early. So that'll be back-to-back penalties. It's going to bring up 1st and
procedure against Fredericktown Black Cats.
25.
The 1st and 25.
So the ball was now back on the wrong side of the 50, on Fredericktown's 50. It's on the 45-yard line. 1st and 25, shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, and a running back in the pistol. It's going to be a play-action pass. Flanagan rolling to his right, throwing it. It's low and behind the intended receiver, incomplete. It was intended for number 22, Brett Chitwood. Flanagan, no good on his first attempt, 0 for 1 on the day. Now it's going to bring up 2nd and 25 with 6:12 remaining here in the first quarter in a scoreless battle of the Black Cats. These two teams met 1 year ago. 56-28 was that final in favor of Fredericktown. The game was played at Herculaneum. This year, the Jefferson County Black Cats are repaying the favor. 2nd and 25, shotgun formation. Flanagan's going to turn around. It's going to hand it off. And running up the middle and running over defender, lowering his head and barreling forward is number 89, Braden Stockman.
Third and 16.
And that's going to be a gain of 9 for Stockman on his first carry. now that's going to bring up 3rd and 16. The ball's now across the 50, down to the 46-yard line. The first down marker is just on the other side of the 30, south of the 30. So shotgun formation. Flanagan, turn around, hands off to Stockman again, running to the outside, met in the backfield, evades one, tackler will fight forward. Avoiding the negative play is Stockman. Is going to gain 4. There was a chance in the backfield for number 62, who is not listed on the roster either, to make a play for a negative. Nonetheless, he disrupted it enough on the defensive front. Maybe it was 63 Nick Miles that was in there, disrupting the flow nonetheless. It will stop Stockman short, way short of the first down marker, and will force Fredericktown to punt. Your punter is Colton Jordan, and he's going to get it off. Not a high kick at all, low bouncer. And it might have touched a Fredericktown player. Doesn't look like it. About a 20-yard punt where Herculaneum will take over just inside the 20. So Herculaneum will take over with 4:19 remaining in the first quarter. And it looks like there's an official timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. This is the Colson Tractor WebTV Game of the Week on MyMoInfo.com.
Saturday, September 8th, you're invited to Twin City Toyota and their annual Children's Hot Wheels races. Bring the kids in 2 of their favorite Hot Wheels plus a canned food item to donate to the Ozark Food Pantry. Ages 3 to 7 should register at 10:30 and ages 8 to 15 at noon. Plus, there's free complimentary food and refreshments. For more information, call Twin City Toyota or email Dave at twincitytoyota.com and get ready to race Hot Wheels Saturday morning, September 8th during Twin City Days at Twin City Toyota I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit.
We are scoreless here in Fredericktown, Missouri. The Battle of the Blackcats, Fredericktown and Herculaneum. 2 offensive series, 2 punts. And now Herculaneum will get its second shot with 1st and 10. The ball in the 18 and 4:19 remaining. Not a lot of room so far for Herculaneum to operate. It's been 3 carries all by Houston, 13 yards gained. And in the shotgun formation, 2 offset running backs, and jumping off sides up front is Brett Sieper, number 21. So now it'll be 1st and 5 for Herculaneum. And that will move the ball up to the 23. So here is the snap. It's going to be handoff to Houston again, running to the left side. Met in the backfield and dragged down. Slight gain, but coming up out of nowhere and making the big tackle was Cade Ethington, number 2. Went a little high on the tackle, but it was enough to drag Houston down. He has a big size advantage over Houston. So gain of 1 for Houston on his 4th carry. As Duncan's going to go under center now for the first time this game. Duncan gets a snap, turn around. It's going to be a pitch to the right. Trying to get to the outside. Good containment by the Fredericktown defense. Nowhere to go. Backs up. Maybe a face mask, but they close. Dragged down for little to no gain. Was almost the entire left side of that Fredericktown defense. It's a great job of containment. You always want to force the runner back inside into traffic, so you have to get outside of them. You work on containment drills all the time, and that's what Fredericktown did. So now Herculaneum might need to go to the air. That was Jason Harden on the carry, by the way, for a gain of 2. So now it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. High snap, flag in the air. It's Houston on the outside, running to the right. Has enough for a 1st down on a gain of 3, but we'll have to see what the flag is. And it's an illegal formation. So you can erase that play. And it went from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 7. Mistakes like that are going to kill Herculaneum if they keep making them. Both teams racking up some penalty yardage early. So now the offensive strategy most likely changes between a 3rd and 2 and a 3rd and 7. Herculaneum has not gone to the air yet in this contest. Last week, Jordan Duncan had 126 yards passing. So it's definitely not incapable of throwing. And it looks like Herculaneum's going to want just a couple extra seconds to think about it with 2:18 remaining in a scoreless contest. About the Backpats, it's a good one. It is scoreless, and we will return with after this timeout on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week on mymoinfo.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectation, Jefferson College, Jefferson College.
2:18 remaining here in the first quarter at Fredericktown High School Black Cat Stadium, home of the Battle of the Black Cats, the Madison County Black Cats, the Jefferson County Black Cats, Fredericktown, and Herculaneum. Scoreless so far. And it's a 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 for Herculaneum. Backed up in their own territory. They had a 3rd and 2, but it was a false start, or excuse me, an illegal formation that backed the Black Cats up to 3rd and 7. So now in the shotgun formation with only running back and a lot of wide receivers, it's direct snap to Houston. I think he's looking to throw it. Nowhere to go. A big loss on the play. It was number 39 getting in on that sack. Holden Sykes, the senior, gets it in a massive loss. On the direct snap to Houston. They went to the direct snap to the running back, trying to confuse the Fredericktown defense to throw a pass, but it was a good job. Not only staying committed to the receivers, but good penetration up front. And it was a loss of 7. Punt is up and away. And fair caught right at the 50, where Fredericktown will take over for their second possession with 1:35 remaining. 3 offensive series, 3 punts. Here comes number 4 as Ethan Flanagan leads the squad out onto the field. Looks like it's just inside the 50 at the 49. Dylan St. Clair, number 23, a late check out. Noah Caracas out wide, and it's going to be a play action pass. Tipping their hand a little bit, looking like they might go to Caracas, but nonetheless. False start on Fredericktown, so they'll back them up 5 yards. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44. So the play is switched. Flanagan went to the shotgun. Calls for the snap. Another flag. And it's undisciplined by both teams so far. And another false start. So before Fredericktown can even snap the ball, they're already back 10 yards. The ball originally was at the 49, now it's back to the 39. And I think Coach Ford of Fredericktown is going to talk to his guys. He's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We're scoreless here in Fredericktown in the Battle of the Black Cats on mymoinfo.com.
Someone wise once observed, out of sight, out of mind. Who was this person?
Ironically, no one knows. Just someone who really could have used the UPS store, where we can help you print everything your business needs. And we have a huge variety of paper stocks and finishing options. Every business has a story to tell. Want the world to know yours? No problem. United Problem Solvers at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
We're scoreless here in Fredericktown, Missouri. The battle of the Black Cats between Fredericktown and Herculaneum. Still in the first quarter, 1:33 remaining. Thank you so much for joining us on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. I'm Kevin Hughes inside the Middle Area College broadcast booth, where Middle Area College is your next step. I'm alongside Sammy Wiley. He's our technical wizard, making sure we are on the air. As this first quarter comes close to a close, make sure you stay tuned for the Midwest Sports Center halftime show. That will be coming your way at halftime. So now it's 1st and 20. Flanagan's going to roll out to his left, dump it off to his underneath receiver. It's caught across to 50, 45, and barreling just shy of the 40 down. Is a big gain to Logan Bowling on the reception.
CJ Lord.
Check that. That was Lord on the reception.
Oh, take that back. He's 2nd and 2.
So Lord picking up the reception, 18 yards. Flanagan completes his first pass of the game. And now he's going to go back under center. It's going to be a handoff, fighting forward, and no gain on the play.
CJ Lord on the carry.
Lord on the carry, no gain. His 5th carry. And now it's going to be 3rd and 2. So after starting 1st and 20, they fought back to 3rd and 2. Flanagan shotgun formation, man in the backfield. Zone read. Flanagan pulls out and he runs around the right side, makes a man miss, dives forward, reaches the ball out enough for the first down. Ethan Flanagan with a gain of 7 on his first carry of the game, and that's enough for a Fredericktown first down. And first downs tonight are brought to you by Coldwell Banker Holsey. They moved this town online at coldwellbankerholsey.com. Flanagan with the gain of 7 will bring up 1st and 10 now. With the ball on the 34-yard line. This is going to be hand off to Stockman. Nowhere to go in the hole. He's going to bounce it out to the left side. Stops, trying to cut back in. Puts his head down, just dives forward to try to get back to the line of gain. Coming just slightly short with the loss of 1. Three carries, 12 yards now for Stockman. A great job as that hole collapsed to bounce it outside, just nowhere to go. Good containment from the Fredericktown defense. Will bring up 2nd and 11 as the clock will wind down, and that will end the first quarter. And we are scoreless here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. I thought this game might have been a high-scoring affair, but so far, a defensive effort by both sides. And quite frankly, I think that's a lot of fun football. So we will step aside, and when we come back, it will be the second quarter. Fredericktown is driving almost in field goal range. Can they get there? Can we get some points? You're going to have to tune in and find out. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Web TV Game of the Week. Scoreless as we head to quarter number 2 on mymoinfo.com.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
So they will flip the field as we head to quarter number 2 here on mymoinfo.com. Scoreless between Fredericktown and Herculaneum. You can always catch these and other scores online with our scoreboard at mymoinfo.com under the sports page as well. And we will check in on some of those scores periodically throughout this game, and those scores are brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. After quarter number 2 will be the Midwest Sports Center halftime show. We'll throw it back to Sean Malone in our regional radio studios and check up on those games and hear all the action as well. A lot of great games going around the listening area, but here we got a nice scoreless game. It's 2nd and 11. Ethan Flanagan under center. He's going to hand it off. It's Lord again, fighting forward, and not much room to run. Maybe a gain of 1. Check that. That was Bowling, number 30. Lord is number 20. That's where I got slightly confused. Bowling with his second carry. And a gain of 1. He's now got 9 total yards on the ground. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. A couple wide receivers check in for Fredericktown. This ball's on the 35. First down marker on the 25. Flanagan shotgun formation. Trips to the right, rolling out, quick out pass is high and through the hands of his intended receiver. Incomplete. The pass was intended for number 22, Brett Chitwood. Second time he's thrown Chitwood's way. Both times not a great throw, and that'll bring up 4th and 10. So Flanagan is 1 for 3, 18 yards through the air so far. So bring on the punter for Fredericktown, and that is Colton Jordan. Does most of the kicking duties. In fact, he does all of them: punting, kickoff, and field goal. And it's a high, beautiful punt, end over end, bounces around the 5, and will be just short of the goal line where it is down. A great pump by Jordan, and a great job by Fredericktown coverage team to run down there and down the ball. And I believe it's right at the 2-yard line. Wow. So with 11:04 remaining in the second quarter, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 2 for Herculaneum. So Duncan looks like he's going to go under center. 3 running backs in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 2. Turn around to hand off to Houston. Met in the backfield. No gain on the play. Possibly a gain of 1. But that Fredericktown defensive line, those guys are fighting forward and really disrupting not only the timing, but the running room. I think Holden Sykes, Trevin West, Braden Lee, and Brett Sepper up front. He's actually going to fall forward and gain 3. Houston is. And now it's going to bring up 2nd and 7 with the ball on the 5-yard line. Turn around, handoff sweep to the outside. Nowhere to run. Met in the backfield and driven backwards by this Fredericktown defense. It was Harden on the carry for a loss, maybe. Maybe a gain of 1. Second carry for Harden. So he gained 1 for 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Deep in their own territory, Herculaneum. No offensive success so far. Will they go to the air here? One wide receiver out wide. That's Dylan Landolt, number 10. And it's going to be another sweep to Harden. And he's going to have practically no gain on that play, and it's going to bring up 4th and long. So they went outside to the left 2 times in a row with Harden. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
No gain. So punt formation. It is the quarterback Duncan. He is the punter. Gets the ball off. Not a long kick, but a lot of hang time on it. It's going to bounce just shy of the 40 and be downed just shy of the 40, where Fredericktown will take over 1st and 10. They got ourselves a defensive ball game here, folks. 8:59 remaining, and we are still scoreless. But great field position, the best field position so far for Fredericktown with the ball on the 39-yard line. Second time they've gotten the ball on the 39. Empty backfield. First time they've seen this. Flanagan, nowhere to go. Acts like he's going to hand off. Pulls it down and runs anyways. And fights forward for a gain of 4. So I don't know what happened there, but it was shotgun formation, empty backfield. Flanagan looked like he was ready for a running back to hand it off to. Of course, no one's back there, so he pulls it down when he's about to be in and fights forward for a gain of 4. Sometimes accidents can be the best plays. Second carry for Flanagan. 11 yards on 2 carries. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for Fredericktown. Flanagan this time has a running back in the backfield. Gets the snap, turns around, he hands it off to him. Running to the left side, nowhere to run. It's Stockman again, tangled up in the backfield. And it's going to be no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, okay.
Now 3rd and 6 Fredericktown. Pretty decent field position. Can they take advantage of it? Will they go to the air? So Flanagan. He's got Lord behind him. He's going to turn around and throw a quick slant, and it's through the hands of the receiver. It was a low throw, should have been caught on the slant. It was to number 6, Alex Sykes, and that's going to bring up 4th down. But if he would have got it, it would have been enough for a 1st down. Nonetheless, Fredericktown, despite the good field position, can capitalize, and they will punt away with Colton Jordan. See if they can pin him inside the 5-yard line once more. Jordan kicks the ball away, high, looping spiral. There's players down there to get it in time, and it will roll out of bounds right around inside the 5-yard line again. So Colton Jordan so far is the MVP of this team. 7:26 remaining in the 2nd quarter, and we remain scoreless. And trying to see where the chain crew gets set up so we can get a marker on this field. It looks like the ball's on the 4-yard line.
Mandatory water timeout, but
And it looks like they're going to take an official timeout on the field. We'll take it with them as well. We are scoreless in a defensive battle of the Black Cats here at Fredericktown and on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week on MyMoInfo.com. Don't go anywhere.
If you've been thinking about getting your CDL license and becoming a truck driver, now is the time. Gilster Mary Lee is offering to help new employees obtain their CDL and reimbursement for schooling, plus a benefits package that includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas and holiday bonuses, profit sharing, and medical and life insurance. Call Mike Welker, 800-851-5371, or online at gilstermarylee.com.
7:26 remaining in the first half here at Fredericktown Stadium, and we are scoreless. Colton Jordan is now pinned Herculaneum inside the 5-yard line for the 2nd time this game. If the Fredericktown defense plays like they have been, it'll be good field position for the Madison County Black Cats. So Jordan Duncan leads his team back out onto the field, shotgun formation, Houston in the backfield with him. 1st and 10 from the 4. It's going to be a handoff to Houston. Running to the left side, gets around the corner, but forced back in, and then corralled by a gang of Black Cats and dragged down for maybe a gain of 1.
Tackle the number 30, loaded Nolan.
And it is a gain of 1 on the play for Houston. Will bring up 2nd and 9 from the 5-yard line. Houston with his 7th carry so far, only 11 yards to show for it. Shows you how good Fredericktown has been defensively. Shotgun formation. Houston still in the backfield. 4 wide receivers, spread formation. Fredericktown shows blitz. Duncan moves Houston over, pulls it back down, and was going to go through the air, but it's going to be a quarterback sack as he's dragged down for a loss. Number 39 getting in there, pulling him down is Holden Sykes for the sack.
Loss is about 4 yards.
That's going to bring up a pretty big loss back inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and long from the 3-yard line. So what can Herculaneum do here? They were going to throw a pass on that one, and then they got sacked, so not a lot they can do. Probably play a little conservative here and hand it off to Houston, who's in the backfield in pistol formation from the gun. Nope, it'll be to the air. Duncan's going to throw the pass, and it's going to be caught. Shy of the first down, nonetheless.
Pass complete, tackled by Brady Stockman.
But it's complete to number 88 for Herculaneum, Luke Teague.
Gain of about 10, looks like it's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of right around 10-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and really short.
Yard to go.
But nonetheless, you can't gamble in a scoreless game with the ball inside your 20-yard line. You can, just not advisable. So that will bring Duncan moving back as the punter. It's a high looping punt, end over end. Bounce around the 40, a friendly roll. Shy of the 50 to the 47-yard line. If there's a flag on the play, we'll see what's called out on the field. A little over 35 yards on that punt. It's a personal foul against Herculaneum.
Personal foul against Herculaneum.
So tack on 15 yards to the end of this, where the punt was downed. It's going to be great field position for Fredericktown. Saying hands to the face on Herculaneum. So 15 yards will be tacked on from the 47-yard line. And it'll be the best field position of the night. Almost field goal range for Fredericktown, excuse me.
That's number 9, Evan Burrows. The 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
So the ball's on the 32 now, and there's been a change at quarterback for Fredericktown. Evan Burrows, the sophomore, checks in. He wears number 9. And it's going to be a draw on the first play that Burrows is in to number 25, and that is Tristan Casby. And he is going to have a gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 6.
Casby recording his first carry. 2nd and 4 with 4.5 remaining in this first half. Burrows gets the snap, turns around. He's going to hand off to Bowling. Tries to make a man miss. He's met in the backfield. He's going to have right around a first down. Getting in and making that tackle was Noah Northcutt, number 59, a senior for Herculaneum. And we will see where they spot the ball. I think they're going to measure this ball. It was Bowling on the carry for a gain of 4. So the referees bring the chains out onto the field. See if they have enough. Got to get my binoculars out for this one. It's going to be just short, about a football length short of the first down.
It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard.
So it'll be 3rd in inches. And if you're Coach Ford, I think you're telling your guys, we got to score here, and you've got 2 plays to move the ball 6 inches. Let's get it done. To do so, he's going to stick with Bowling in the backfield. The H-back, fullback, is Lord. They're going to hand it to Lord. He's got plenty of room. Fights forward, cuts through, slices and dices his way for about a gain of 7. And has plenty for the first down. "56 yards on the ground already for Lord in the first half. 1st and 10 with the ball right on the 15-yard line. Quarterback change. It's going to go be a pass. He's going to set his feet, throw it towards the end zone. It's going to be out of the reach of a Herculaneum defender. Not many Fredericktown Black Cats in the area. They went to Carocas, who has big playability, but Burrows comes up empty-handed as he airmails his first pass. So now it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Fredericktown going to the air for just the 4th time in this contest. .3:43 remaining in the first half. We are scoreless. 2nd down and 10. And Fredericktown's going to take its 2nd timeout. We'll take it with them. Don't go anywhere. Can we get a score? We're about to find out. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week.
At Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, being locally owned means we get to do pharmacy our way, and that means unmatched customer care. We love to do whatever it takes to help our customers stay healthy. Our staff serves you every day at the very top of their game, offering everything you would want from your hometown pharmacy, including top quality products, medical equipment, immunizations, one-on-one counseling, and so much more. Come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy cares for you and about you.
3:43 remaining in the first half, and we are scoreless here in Fredericktown between the Fredericktown Black Cats and Herculaneum Black Cats. Fun game we got going on here. Defensive stalwart, as I like to call them. But Fredericktown, they're in really good field position. They got 2nd and 10. With the ball right on the 15-yard line. Make sure you stay tuned for the Midwest Sports Center halftime show. We will bring that coming your way. Sean Malone back in studio with that one. Also want to thank Mario's Italia for being our food sponsor of this football season. Big thank you to them. Burrows checks in. Play action pass rolling to his left. Steps. Goes it across his body. He's got a man fighting forward to the end zone. Diving is in. Touchdown Fredericktown. The first score of the game. Noah Carocas with the touchdown reception. Aaron Burrows checks into the game and throws a touchdown pass. It's 6-0 Fredericktown.
Extra point attempt by Colton Jordan.
Colton Jordan will attempt the extra point. See, marks off his distance, snap back, hold down, kick up and away. Not pretty, but it goes through. It splits the uprights, and it's now 7-0. The first score of the game to Fredericktown and the lead with 3:36 remaining in this first half. So Coach Ford goes with the change, brings in the sophomore, number 9, Evan Burrows. He comes out, attempts one pass, throws it through the end zone. His second pass, a 15-yard touchdown pass to Carocas. Until we get 7-0. So both teams are pretty insistent on sticking to the ground. Fredericktown, the first one to execute through the air. It pays off big time. And now they have a lead right before halftime. Before that, it was 6 straight punts for both teams. It's Tyler Reuter and Blake Leathers, number 2 and number 3, back to receive for Herculaneum.
Black Cats, number 44, Colton Jordan.
Looking to answer. Colton Jordan will mark off his steps. Everyone's ready. Jordan runs forward, now sprints, plants the leg, kicks up and away, and it's going to be over the head of Reuter for a touchback.
Herculaneum take over first and 10 on the 20-yard line.
So a little more lively on the home side of these bleachers. Right in front of the Mineral Area College broadcast booth. Kevin Hughes with you, reminding you that Mineral Area College is your next step, alongside Sammy Wiley, our technical wizard, getting us on the air here. And it's 7-0 with 3:36 remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be a pass from Herculaneum, and it's caught. A quick slant. And just like that, the first completed pass to Austin Houston. Just a nice little quick hit from Duncan to Houston. And that was a gain of 12, and enough for a first down. First completion of the day. Make that second completion of the day for Duncan. He's got 22 yards and 2 receptions. They're back to the air again, and they caught another man wanting wide open and spinning down after a huge gain. And I believe the ball came out.
One play recovered by Herculaneum. First and 10.
But I think they're going to say that he was able to cover his own ball was Jason Harden, number 5, for another big play, back-to-back. Big plays for Herculaneum, who came out and said, hey, Fredericktown, you're going through the air? We will as well. Gain of 25 on that one. So now it's first and 10 with the ball on the 37-yard line. Duncan gets a snap. Pass again. Quick out. It's caught. And this ball is intercepted by Fredericktown, just like that. I think it bounced off the receiver. And a turnover after 2 big plays. Fredericktown, not just the first turnover of the game, and will take over. And I believe it was the senior Ethington, Cade Ethington, picking up that interception. Killer mistake there by Herculaneum. Allows Fredericktown to take over. 2:27 remaining. And the ball on the 37-yard line. Burrows in shotgun formation. Looks like the flag on the play. We'll call it dead. Nope. Herculaneum will take a timeout. Coach Hunter will. He'll talk to his defense. Probably wants them to calm down. Try to get that ball back right before halftime. Fredericktown leading this game 7-0 with 2:26 remaining in the first half.
Family, health, home. At Comtree, we exist to serve you and your loved ones through comprehensive health services in primary care, dental care, mental health, and substance use treatment.
We are the health home of more than 25,000 Jefferson County residents and invite you to join the Comtree family tree.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
2:26 remaining in this first half. Fredericktown a 7-0 lead over Herculaneum after the Jefferson County Black Cats just threw an interception that was picked off by Cade Ethington, number 2. So the ball now is on the 43-yard line, first and 10. Evan Burrow still in at quarterback. He's going to turn around and have a handoff and fighting forward, not going down. Ball's a little loose. still on his feet. Got hit about 4 or 5 times before being dragged down. I believe was number 25, Tristan Gaspy. Only a gain of 4, but man, he took some punishment for that one. A hard-earned run. For his second carry, he now has 10 yards. So Burrow, shotgun formation, running back behind him in the backfield. Zone read, reads the defensive end. Burrows pulls it down, runs over a man, dives forward, might have enough for a first down, and he does. So the first carry for Burrows.
Be 3rd and short.
Will bring him just short of the first down. Wow, I don't like the spot on that one. Looked like he dove forward and had it plenty. Nonetheless, it'll bring up 3rd and 1 after a gain of 5 on Burrows' first carry. Third and 1, still shotgun formation for Burrows. 2 wide receivers to the right. Turn around, play action pass. Burrows running towards the right. He's going to throw a pass, has it caught to his intended receiver, fighting forward and running quite a distance is Lord. For a huge gain for Lord. But there is a flag out on the play. Gain of about 15. But they're going to call an illegal formation on Fredericktown. Erase that. Push him back. 7-0 is our score with 1:05 remaining in Fredericktown.
Illegal procedure.
Driving. At least they were. After a penalty. Will move Fredericktown back to 3rd and 5 and the ball back across the 50. Be 3rd and 5 and the ball is on the 47.5-yard line. Shotgun formation for Burrows. 3rd and 5. Turns around. It's going to be a little reverse and bouncing it back outside with a lot of running room to the left down the sideline. It's finally pushed out of bounds after he lowers his head, runs a man over. Is Noah Karokas catches the touchdown, has a huge run, and puts Fredericktown near scoring position. The ball will be placed. Let's see here, right around the 25-yard line. So that's a gain of 28. On the handoff to Karokas, his first carry, believe it or not. And another flag on 1st and 10 from Fredericktown.
Flag on play, illegal procedure against the Black Cats.
False start, backing up 5, but Karokas now with a 28-yard run. And Karokas has a 15-yard reception for a touchdown. He's got the hot hand. And how about Burrows checking in at quarterback? Not making any mistakes. And executing throws as well. I'd like to see that from the sophomore. This could be the future of Fredericktown football here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Fighting through 1 tackle, make it 2. Is Bowling. Herculaneum's got to get back there. They've met the running backs in the backfield a bunch tonight, but they just can't bring him down with the first guy. It's taking multiple Herculaneum defensive men to bring down the running backs. If they could shore up their tackling, they'd have a lot more success. It's going to be 2nd and 6, and we are inside 30 seconds. And Fredericktown's going to have to hurry. 4 carries, 17 yards for Bowling, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field. Clock will stop at 22.3 seconds. So we will step aside for just a moment. We come back the final 22 seconds of the first half. Fredericktown leads 7-0 on the Coles Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
A family pool can be one of the best purchases ever. A pool is so much fun, brings the family together, but it does require attention. You've got to keep your water quality high. I'm Jason DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. Why not let us do the work? We know everything that needs to be done. We're experts at it. We're Home Pools and Spas just south of the Leadington exit on the outer road by Better Bodies. Or go online at homepoolsandspas.net.
.22 seconds remain here in the first half as time is winding down and a 7-0 lead for Fredericktown over Herculaneum. It is 2nd and 5. Field goal range for Colton Jordan, big leg for Fredericktown. So if you're going to throw a pass to the outside, you want to tell your receiver to get out of bounds. Burrows is going to roll out, faces some pressure. Going to be a hold. He actually drops the ball, and then falling on him for the sack and recording that is Teague, number 88. Almost a near disaster there, and might actually push Fredericktown out of field goal range. And letting time run down to 4.3 seconds is Coach Chuck Ford. And the head man takes the timeout, and I think he's going to trot the kicker out there and see and just try to make this a 2-score game. So I'm getting word from Sean Malone back in the regional radio studio that our game moving rather quickly while the other games are not. So I'm not quite sure if we're going to have a Midwest Sports Center halftime show coming your way. If not, we will keep it here. We'll go over some stats, talk about what we want to see in the second half, what we expect to see from both teams. And then by that time, it'll be time for more football. Gotta love quick games. And that's what happens when both teams are playing really good defensively. That time, a sophomoric mistake by the sophomore QB, having that ball out there low. Teague able to jump out there, force him. Surprised they didn't call a hold on the play. They could have easily called that. Nonetheless, Teague fights through his defender, reaches his arm out, knocks it out of the quarterback's hands. He's got to have two hands on that ball, keep it secure. Luckily, and we know with footballs, they can bounce either way with that oblong shape. Luckily, it bounces right to where Burrows can jump on it and retain possession. We got 4.3 seconds remaining on the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard. And they're going to bring Colton Jordan out to attempt a field goal. He will be kicking from the 39, so this will be a 49-yard try. So Jordan, 3 steps back, 3 to the right. Snap is back. Hold down, kick up and away. The 49-yarder is short. No good. But nonetheless, time hits 0, and that will end the first half, and Fredericktown has a 7-0 lead over Herculaneum. We will step aside, and we'll come back, and we'll talk about the first half and have some stats coming your way. This is the Coles Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week. Better say our sponsors' names right. That would be ideal. And halftimes are brought to you by Midwest Sports Center as well. When we come back, we'll go over this first half. It's been a good one. We'll tell you all about it on mymoinfo.com.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
If you need new bedding, living room, dining room sets, recliners, or appliances, and you need to take advantage of our everyday discounted prices.
You'll find Patsy's Furniture is marked to the lowest possible price, so you won't be guessing.
We have a no credit needed financing plan, and with approved credit, we offer a 24-month 0% interest financing option. And military and first responders receive a discount every day.
You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Mario's Italia Farmington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub-sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. And if they aren't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, you look like a real go-getter. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. Come see us at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
One of the unique features of the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment MyMoInfo.com WebTV Game of the Week is we can bring you a little halftime action. So here is the Fredericktown Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fredericktown Black Cat Marching Band. I was told this evening by a member of the Historic Society that the first Black Cat band...
So there is a Fredericktown Marching Band performing a little Greatest Showman for you. When we come back, we'll talk about this first half and what we expect in the second half on MyMoInfo.com.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpets, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for summertime home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
Investing in a degree or a certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
Hot and Ready Pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for just $5, and for dinner, pick up a Hot and Ready cheese, pepperoni, or sausage pizza for just $5.55, or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week, and be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
Family, health, home. Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare. Our doctors, nurses, and staff lead in providing compassionate, quality care to help you feel at home and a part of the Comtree family tree.
Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
Big Steve's on the line from Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67 in Farmington. And Steve, I understand there's a big factory-authorized clearance sale going on right now.
That's right. It's the biggest sale of the year. We're blowing out all the 2018s, and we're also making room for the 2019s that are coming in. You name it, Rangers, Razors, Sportsmen, all the Can-Ams, everything. Huge sale going on. Don't miss it. It's the best time of year to get one. At Midwest Sports Center, 124 Walker Road in Farmington.
Stop by and see Big Steve today at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their web or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home of the No Bull deal.
Home of the No Bull deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No Bull.
Help your child feel confident in the water by enrolling them in swim lessons at the Jefferson County YMCA. Swim lessons foster a sense of safety in the water and achievement as the swimmers progress. The results are more confident swimmers who stick with lessons and develop a love for swimming that can last a lifetime. Swim lessons are available for ages 6 months and up. Fall lessons begin the week of September 10th. Contact the YMCA at 636-931-9622 for details or to register.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Maybe start off with a couple of appetizers like boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach and artichoke dip, or chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Hey, let the kids pick something from the kids menu. Then for yourself, choose one of your favorites like steak or ribs, seafood or pasta. Man, it's all so good. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and to get specific times for happy hour and half-price appetizers. Doing good in the neighborhood at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
Welcome to the Midwest Sports Center halftime show on MyMoInfo.com. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV game of the week. 7-0 is our score here. Fredericktown at home leading over Herculaneum in the Battle of the Black Cats. I'm Kevin Hughes inside the Mineral Area College broadcast booth, where Mineral Area College is your next step. And I want to thank Mario's Italia for being our food sponsor of the game, and there's only really one drive recap we need to go over, and that's brought to you by Gilster Mary Lee. They're hiring Class A CDL drivers and graduates. Benefits and bonus pay. Why don't you give old Mike Welker a call at 800-851-5371. One touchdown, and that was a 15-yard pass from Evan Burrows to Noah Karokas for a 15-yard touchdown. That's how we get a 7-0 score. Evan Burrows, a sophomore quarterback, didn't get the start today, but checked in for Ethan Flanagan and came out, and he has been firing. For the Fredericktown offense, 142 yards rushing, 23 passing, and also 2 punts by Colton Jordan inside the 5-yard line for a grand total of 165 yards of total offense for Fredericktown. For Herculaneum, it's not as pretty. 9 rush yards, 47 through the air, 56 total passing, 56 passing yards. No, I'm just bad at math. 56 total yards, can't even read my own writing, and they had 1 turnover with an interception. So 2 defenses really going at it. Herculaneum undersized, but putting up a big fight so far. Only trailing by a touchdown. Anything can happen, and we saw towards the end of the first half, Herculaneum came out throwing, and that could be a difference. I expect both teams to go to the air more often. Maybe Fredericktown come out a little more conservative, try to use that size, reestablish the run after gaining 142 yards on the ground. But for Herculaneum, they're going to have to make something happen, because it was 7 possessions with 7 punts before that 15-yard touchdown pass to Karokas, and Ethington with that interception that stopped that Herculaneum drive where they had 2 big pass plays back to back. Penalties also been a disaster for both teams so far. Around 10 penalties or so have been called in this game. So we got just about 3 minutes or so before we start the second half. This has been your Midwest Sports Center halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you, and we'll look at some teams around the area on the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment Game of the Week on MyMillinfo.com.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We are just waiting for you to apply.
Gilster Mary Lee's hiring Class A CDL drivers and CDL graduates. Benefit package, pay by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, holiday bonuses, and insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371. Online at GilsterMaryLee.com.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
Get the quality without paying those franchise fees. At Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, the latest large-size 45 horsepower and 50 horsepower LS tractor models are here. Right now, when you buy an LS MT345E or LS MT350E, it comes with a free 6-foot brush hog and still the most favored warranty on the market. LS tractors deliver that name brand quality, value, and performance you already know. LS, the major brand maker, offers more standard features than the others, 6-year warranty, and more. Wondering if Kohl's Tractor and Equipment has great financing? Kohl's Tractor and Equipment has it. Just stop by Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32 today. Don't forget, you can find Kohl's Tractor and Equipment online anytime, day or night. Simply go to Kohl's Tractor and Equipment on Facebook. Kohl's Tractor and Equipment and LS Tractors. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd. Kohl's Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32. Or call today at 573-756-4353. That's 573-756-4353.
Are you tired of calling your mortgage lender and not being able to talk to anyone, or you're transferred over and over again? Skip the hassle and refinance with Bloomsdale Bank. Call today and speak with one of their expert loan officers. Have a personalized borrowing experience and rest easy knowing your loan will be serviced locally when you borrow with Bloomsdale Bank. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa.
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
When life changes, where can you get the health care that you or your loved one needs? Try Presbyterian Manor, where we consider you family. Being a member of our family means having a skilled, compassionate team making sure you live your best life. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to see why the community voted us the best independent living, best assisted living, and best skilled nursing community in the Parkland area.
For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com. For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com.
Second half about to start here from Black Cat Stadium in Fredericktown, Missouri. The Battle of the Black Cats on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week with a live video stream on mymoinfo.com, which of course you are watching. I'm Kevin Cuse inside the Merrill Area College broadcast booth. Merrill Area College is your next step. That was halftime, brought to you by Midwest Sports Center. Now I'm taking a look at the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard. And it looks like from around the area, Farmington up huge over North County, 35-8. Didn't see that one coming. You can catch that game over on AM 800 KREI. Portageville 26, Grandview 6. Try to find some other scores here. Let's see. St. Charles West leading Hillsborough 20-0. Perryville a 14-12 lead over St. James at the half. And St. Clair leading Potosi 20-6. Seckman 40, Windsor 0. So the Jaguars looking to improve 2-0 on the season. And Cuba down 22-6 to the Houston Tigers. And DeSoto trailing Melville 22-8 in the second quarter. Festus leading Sullivan 14-0. Fox over Lindbergh 14-7. And our net connection a little slow, and over on J98, St. Genevieve leading Valley Catholic 7-6. Crystal City and Kelly are scoreless in the first. And those have been some scores around the listening area, brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Jefferson leading 29-19 over Roosevelt, Cleveland, NJROTC. And St. Vincent trailing Scott City 18-7. But nonetheless, it's time to focus back onto the second half in our game here. 7-0 is our score. Fredericktown deferred on the kickoff after they won, so they will get the ball first in the second half. And the kick is up and away, and it's football time again in Missouri. A low kick is caught, and bringing up the field, having a huge gap, and bursting through the seams. One man to beat, and he's going to be dragged down just from behind. But a big return to start off the second half for Fredericktown. And I believe that was Logan Bowling on the return. Actually, check that. We're going to give the credit there to Brett Sieper, number 21. Really opened up that kickoff return defense from Herculaneum. Not a great start, but great field position nonetheless. As the ball is on, let's see here. Looks like on the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. It's going to be Burrows again under center. It's a sweep to Crocus, nowhere to run, multiple flags fly. Crocus is going to be dropped, and I believe the ball's on the ground, is it? We'll see. And it is a fumble recovered by Herculaneum on the first play of the second half. Big number 88, Luke Teague, coming up with that ball. So if these penalties are on Fredericktown, they will be declined. And the first turnover on the day for Fredericktown will not be a good one. Let's see, multiple flags. So Herculaneum will take over after one play. 1st and 10, and the ball's going to be on the 48-yard line. So first play fumble by Crocus. And now it's pretty good field position for Herculaneum. It's going to be a pass on 1st down. An out route is caught and complete by Jason Harden, number 5. Gain of 7 on the play. Herculaneum's coming out firing.
2nd and 3.
Just the 3rd completion on the day for Jordan Duncan. Pushes him to 29 yards, 2nd and 3. The ball on the 45. Duncan, 3-step drop, pump fakes. Fires it over the middle. It's caught again, bouncing off a tackle. He goes right back to his Mr. Reliable there after taking a headshot, which may be a flag. And I see a flag down on the field. Mr. Harden with the reception there. The defender came in high, and it is. Targeting is called against Fredericktown. So that will be tacked on to the end of the run, I believe.
15-yard penalty.
Dead ball, personal foul hit to the head. 15 yards will be tacked on after a gain of 13. So 2 plays, 20 yards from Duncan to Harden. And Herculaneum driving just like that. It's going to be back to the air again, but an incomplete pass intended for number 3, Blake Leathers, a senior. Bring up 2nd and 10. The ball, not really well-defined yard markers here. Is just inside the 20, I believe, right around the 16-yard line. Duncan, pump fake, throws it out. Just a quick out route. Caught and driven forward after a gain of 1. Out of bounds. Trying to catch a number there all the way across the field. It was number 2, Tyler Reuter, on the reception, and a gain of 1. So Herculaneum coming out, going to the air. Has not even had a run play here in the second half. Houston checks in into the backfield. And it's going to be another pass, and it's going to be a slant that's caught. 2 receivers in the area. Actually, it's incomplete. It falls out of the hands of number 88, Luke Teague, who came up with that fumble. So the second incompletion of the day for Duncan. And that's going to bring up 4th and 9. And no signs of kicking it is Herculaneum. Duncan steps forward, wanted to throw, rolling out. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. Batted around and incomplete. Intended in the area of Teague and Harden, but a Black Cats defender from Fredericktown reaches his hand up, knocks it down, and stops the scoring drive. So a lot of offense here in the second half. I kind of predicted that when I was talking to our cameraman extraordinaire, Sammy Wiley. I said both teams came out, really wanted to establish the run, couldn't do it. Fredericktown found success through the air in the first half with that 15-yard pass to Crocus for a touchdown. But right before halftime ended, you saw Herculaneum kind of open up the playbook a little bit, go to the air, and they've come out firing so far. This time come up empty-handed on a scoring drive, or an attempted scoring drive. And Fredericktown will get their second possession of the second half, and it's going to be, I believe, a false start before the ball's even snapped. So offensively here in the second half for Fredericktown, it's been a fumble and a false start. Not the start Coach Ford wanted and probably told his guys at halftime. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now. And the ball is on the 11-yard line. .45 remaining in the third quarter. 7-0 is our score in favor of Fredericktown. This is the Battle of the Black Cats on MyMoInfo.com. Burrows is going to keep the ball on the keeper, and I think the ball's on the ground again. Is it? Does Herculaneum have it? No, they said the runner Burrows was down. The Herculaneum sideline erupted, but they're going to say the runner is down. I don't think Coach Hunter is going to be pleased with that call. He's already out on the field talking to the refs.
Play be 2nd and 16.
Nonetheless, it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play, on the carry from Burrows. His second carry of the game. He's now got 4 yards on 2 carries. That's going to bring up 2nd and 16 now. These bugs are flying all around here. Got a grasshopper landing on me inside the Mineral Area College broadcast booth. And this is going to be a pass, and it's going to go through the hands. It's in Carocas' areas. I got to pull this grasshopper off of me. And it looks like Carocas might be a little slow getting up. He's got a cramp, so they will attend to Noah, and we'll step aside while they do and get some fluids back in him. This is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week. Fredericktown with the ball leads 7-0, 9:52 remaining in the third.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
Wanting a new pool this summer? Well, we can help. I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. Check out our pool specials right now, like the Eclipse, the Nova. Want an in-ground? We have that on special too. 15 by 30 feet, 3 to 6 feet deep. We can customize any in-ground and just about any above ground. Don't forget to ask about our financing. When it comes to family fun, there's no place like home. Home Pools and Spas, just south of the Leadington exit.
It's time you try Little Caesars and Herculaneum's Extra Most Bestest Pepperoni Pizza for just $6.55. It's wall-to-wall with delicious pepperoni. Or how about their Ultimate Supreme for just $9.99? Also check out their great tasting wings, crazy bread, cinnamon crazy bites, and so much more. And don't forget Little Caesars mouth-watering dipping sauces. That's Little Caesars just off 555 at the Herculaneum exit. And be sure and use the Little Caesars app so you can pick up your order when you walk in.
9:52 remaining in the third, a 7-0 lead for Fredericktown. Noah Carocas was out attempting for a pass, got a cramp on his way up. The trainers came out, attended to him, and he's going to head back towards the sidelines. Walked off just fine. He'll get some fluids in him, and I'm sure he'll be back out if Fredericktown can get a first down here. They face 3rd and 16, backed up inside their own 20. Burrows is going to roll out to his left, attempt to pass, and it's going to be through the hands of his intended receiver.
Evan Burrows' pass intended for number 20.
It was for Lord, bounced off his hands, will be incomplete, and Colton Jordan will come out and punt this ball away for Fredericktown. So both teams going through the air by choice and circumstance. And I expect a few big plays here in the second half. That ball should have been caught by Lord. Probably would have been close to a first down, but not quite. But nonetheless, Burrows coming out and putting the ball on target for his running back to be able to catch it. You gotta like what you gotta see out of that sophomore quarterback. The snap is back. Jordan gets it, punts it away, end over in spiral. It's gonna bounce around the 40 to the 45, roll across the 50 to the 49. A 50-yard punt for Colton Jordan. Trying to flip field position. Now it's up to the Fredericktown defense to come out onto the field and halt this high-powered passing attack that we've seen so far in the second half from the Herculaneum Black Cats. Jordan Duncan leading his team back out onto the field. Number 11, he is the signal caller for the white and black Black Cats out of Jefferson County. And Herculaneum comes out in shotgun formation with 9:37 remaining in the third. Jordan gets the snap, two-step drop, fires a quick out, and the ball's going to be caught for a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain to number 5, Mr. Harden. Harden with his 3rd reception. And the play coming in from the sidelines from Herculaneum, going to a spread formation now. 2 wides on the left and right. Houston in the backfield. Here's the snap. 1-step drop, Foles. Back to Harden again. Enough for the first down. Gain of 7. Just like that, Herculaneum, they have figured out the secret sauce here in attacking what appears to be now a vulnerable Fredericktown secondary. They may have to play up a little closer on these receivers, or otherwise they're going to nickel and dime them the whole way down the field. 5th reception for number 5, Harden. Duncan goes again. This time they pump fake it, and they're going towards the end zone. And a teardrop pass is outside the reach of his intended receiver, Leathers, number 3. They went out route, and then they did a little hitch and go that time. Tried to catch the Fredericktown defense off guard, but the defenders on that side of the field were not having it. You kind of see the strategy there from Herculaneum as they have a 2nd and 10 with the ball on the 40. Spread formation. Houston moves to his quarterback's left. They're going to hand it off. The ball's on the ground. I think he jumped back on it, though. Houston drops the hands off, fumbles the handoff, I should say, but jumps right back on it. No gain on the play, and I'll bring up 3rd and 10. Third and 10, ball on the 40. Here's the snap. 2-step drop, firing it over the middle, and it's caught. Harden again, enough for the first down, and a gain of 14. Harden shredding this defense so far. He's now got 6 receptions.
Official timeout.
There's official timeout, and we'll take it as well, but Herculaneum driving, looking to add some points onto the scoreboard for the first time with 7:59 remaining in the 3rd. Fredericktown leads 7-0 on MyMoInfo.com.
Saturday, September 8th, you're invited to Twin City Toyota and their annual Children's Hot Wheels races. Bring the kids in 2 of their favorite Hot Wheels plus a canned food item to donate to the Ozark Food Pantry. Ages 3 to 7 should register at 10:30 and ages 8 to 15 at noon. Plus, there's free complimentary food and refreshments. For more information, call Twin City Toyota or email Dave at twincitytoyota.com. And get ready to race Hot Wheels Saturday morning, September 8th during Twin City Days at Twin City Toyota I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit.
It was a 1st and 10,
Flag on the play.
and it was under pressure. Was the quarterback Duncan for Herculaneum? He was rolling out, faced pressure in the backfield, threw it towards the end zone, outside the reach of his defender. But while the receiver tried to get to the ball, he ran into a Fredericktown defender, and I believe they're going to call passing interference. Coach Ford's going to make the argument that it was uncatchable, but nonetheless, that is the call on the field. It's passing interference, so move the ball up 10 yards, and that's enough for a first down. During the break, I did some math. Harden now 72 receiving yards on 6 receptions. So 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. There still is a chance for a first down. Duncan, quick screen out and incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver, which was Leathers. .72 yards receiving for Harden. And Herculaneum's now eclipsed the century mark as far as passing and receiving yards has gone. 2nd and 10, the ball's on the 13. Herculaneum can still get a first down. We're inside 7.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 7-0 lead for Fredericktown. High snap, pulled down. Houston cuts to the left, to the outside. After a gain of 2, fights forward, make it a gain of 3 for Houston.
The 3rd and 6.
We'll bring up 3rd and about 6.5. The 9th carry for Houston. And just 16 yards on 9 carries. So not terribly efficient for the run game for Herculaneum. They came out and established a run. Most of their success has been through the air. And Duncan's going to roll out, stop. He's going to throw it back across his body to a man. It's caught, but driven back immediately after the catch was the defender Stockman. Teague on the reception. And it's just a gain of, let's see where it's marked.
Gain of about 3 yards.
It's a gain of about 3 for Teague, and it's going to bring up 4th and 2.5. We'll see if Herculaneum tries to kick the ball here just to get on the board. So the ball is inside, just on the 5-yard line. It's 4th and 2. What will Coach Hunter want to do? Looks like he's going to gamble and go for it. This could be a massive play in this game, and a timeout is called. We'll see who called it. And Herculaneum wants to talk about it with Coach Hunter. A big play coming up in this ball game. It's 7-0 Fredericktown with Herculaneum knocking on the door on MyMoInfo.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College.
A big play that could determine this game is coming up between Herculaneum and Fredericktown. 5:57 remaining in the third quarter. 7-0 lead for Fredericktown. But Herculaneum on the doorstep, ready to ring the doorbell. They have 4th and 2 with the ball on the 5-yard line. Herculaneum shows one wide receiver to the right. And it looks like 2 to the left. And it's going to be a pass towards the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Herculaneum's on the board on 4th and 2. It's Houston out of the backfield catching that ball. It's now 7-6. What a gutsy call there by Cody Hunter. Wait, was there a flag on the play?
There's a flag on the play.
I'm not quite sure. I think everyone's here confused. Even the PA announcer was like, oh, it's a sideline warning from Jason Smith, the umpire here. Referee, excuse me. And the touchdown will count after a little bit of confusion with 5:53 remaining. It's 7-6, and the extra point will now be attempted to see if we can tie this ball game. But what a gutsy call there from Coach Hunter on 4th and 2. With the ball on the 5-yard line. The 5-yard touchdown pass to Houston out of the backfield. And the extra point is no good. So Fredericktown keeps a 1-point lead. It's 7-6 with 5:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Wow. So Herculaneum coming out, firing through the air, finding some success. But it's going to be up to Fredericktown now to nurse a 1-point lead. Will they stay on the ground, or will they be aggressive and go through the air as well with their sophomore quarterback, Burrows? A well-traveled crowd from Jefferson County down to Madison County. Over 100 people across from me. Inside the Maryland Area College broadcast booth, I'm Kevin Hughes alongside Sammy Wiley. Our score on the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard is 7-6 in favor of Fredericktown with 5:53 remaining in the third quarter. Herculaneum just scored on a 5-yard touchdown pass to Houston out of the backfield, but the extra point was missed. That's how we got to 7-6.
kickoff. Will be downed rather early, and the Fredericktown offense will take over here in the third quarter.
Water timeout.
And there's going to be a water timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Don't go anywhere. What a great game we got here from Fredericktown, Missouri on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week. Fredericktown 7, Herculaneum 6 on MyMoInfo.com.
Someone wise once observed, out of sight, out of mind. Who was this person? Ironically, no one knows. Just someone who really could have used the UPS store, where we can help you print everything your business needs. And we have a huge variety of paper stocks and finishing options. Every business has a story to tell. Want the world to know yours? No problem. United Problem Solvers at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Fredericktown offense. Herculaneum just punched the ball in on a 4th and 2 from the 5-yard line, but the missed extra point gives us a score of 7-6. And Burrows gets under center this time. He's going to hand it off to Lord, who has a lot of running room. Stiffs on the man to the ground. Falls forward after a big gain on 1st down for C.J. Lord. Gain of 28 for Lord. He's having himself a big old game tonight. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball on the 44-yard line. Lord runs back to the sidelines, gets a little bit of a drink, heads back out to the fullback position. And it's going to be Lord again on a fullback dive patiently. Finds a way outside to the left and makes a nice cut to the outside, falls forward, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down after a gain of 8. 8th carry of day for C.J. Lord. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. And the Fredericktown offense really hurrying here. They're ready to go. Burrows under center. Lord again met instantly in the backfield. No gain on the play, possibly a loss of 1. It was number 63, Nick Miles, defensive lineman, met him right in the backfield. Nowhere to go for Lord. Great job by the defensive lineman. Got through the line, held his gap. Gap protection's always big. You just want to hold your gap, force the running back to dance around in the backfield. Lord had nowhere to go, wrapped up and driven to the ground. So it'll be 3rd and 2 with 4:25 and counting on the clock. 7-6 lead for Fredericktown. Now in Herculaneum territory, shotgun formation for Burrows. Comes the snap, turn around, it's going to be handoff to Bowling. He cuts it upfield, lots of room, makes a man miss, jukes a defender to the ground, heading to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Logan Bowling! What a run! Used the stiff arm, ran around the guy, made a man fall down into the end zone. It's now 13-6 Fredericktown with 4:08 left in the 3rd. $43 yards on the touchdown run for Mr. Bowling. And Colton Jordan will attempt the extra point. Snap back, hold down, kick up and away, end over end. It's good. So with 4:08 remaining, Fredericktown extends the lead. It's now 14-6 in the battle of the Black Cats. Bowling a 43-yard touchdown run when his team needed it the most. And Fredericktown extends the lead. So now if Herculaneum scores, just looking at the Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard, they're going to have to go for 2 most likely. Usually don't chase points until about the 4th quarter, but touchdowns are not a gimme in this game. So you saw Coach Hunter willing to gamble. He went forward on 4th and 2 from the 5. I'm sure he'll go for 2. if they can get back into the end zone. Colton Jordan places the ball on the tee with 4:08 remaining in the third quarter and a 14-6 lead for Fredericktown over Herculaneum. It's a Leathers and a Reuter back to receive for Herculaneum, but Jordan's had no problem getting this ball into the end zone. Jordan runs forward, plants the leg, deep drive, kick end over end, but I think they're going to say someone jumped for the kicking team, so they're going to back it up 5, and this will almost guarantee a return for Herculaneum if they want it.
Illegal procedure against the Black Cats, Fredericktown Black Cats.
So one of the players across the line before the ball was kicked. And Fredericktown will move the ball back 5 yards. Your drive recap: Logan Bowling, 43 yards and a touchdown run. And all of our drive recaps are brought to you by Gilster Mary Lee, hiring Class A CDL drivers and graduates. Benefits and bonus pay. Why don't you give Mike Wilker a call at 800-851-5371. So let's do this kickoff all over again as the ball's moved back to the 35-yard line. Jordan this time runs forward. End over end kick that's going to be caught inside the 10-yard line. This is Reuter. He's going to get to the 15, trying to go all the way across the field. Now running backwards, fights forward across the 15, but not a big of a gain. But official all the way across the field throws a flag. A little extracurricular activity out on the field, but this back judge threw a flag from a mile away, and let's see what he calls. Going to call a personal foul on Fredericktown and a personal foul on Herculaneum, offsetting penalties. I saw it was Brett Sepper. He was getting into it with one of the Herculaneum players, a little extracurricular activity. Didn't quite get the Herculaneum number. Nonetheless, will act like it never happened. 4 minutes exactly remaining in this ball game, in the third quarter. 14-6 is our score. Herculaneum out onto the field. Jordan Duncan with Houston in the backfield, who caught that touchdown just moments ago. And it's going to be a handoff to Houston up the middle. Fights forward for about a gain of 1, possibly 2. And it was big number 56, meeting him almost instantly. Bryce Buchanan, defensive lineman, just a sophomore. Got some really good size on him. Fought over the nose guard and met Houston almost instantly. Gain of 2 on the play for Houston, and that logged his 10th carry of the game. Shotgun formation, Duncan is going to be back to pass. Throws it over the middle, outside the reach of his intended receiver, Harden, for an incomplete pass. That's going to bring you up 3rd and 8. Third and 8 with 3:21 remaining in the third quarter. 14-6 is our score. Fredericktown leading Herculaneum in the battle of the Black Cats. Trips to the left. Duncan in a shotgun formation. He gets the snap. Looks, nowhere to go. Now he's going to throw it deep on an out route, and it's going to be too far over the head of the intended receiver, Teague. Tried to throw it more towards the sideline. Teague was running towards the sideline, but more upfield. Just a little miscommunication there. That's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 4th and long, and Herculaneum will punt the ball away. Back in punt formation for Fredericktown is number 22, Chitwood. He is a senior. And Duncan, the quarterback, is your punter as well. He gets the snap, punts the ball away. His best punt of the day is right at the 50, caught at the 49. And that's where the Fredericktown offense will take over. First and 10 from the 49 as they trot out onto the field with an 8-point lead, 14-6, and 3:09 remaining here in the third quarter. So last time out on the field, Logan Bowling put up a big candidate early for our play of the game, which is brought to you by Serenity Hospice Care. Peace of mind when you need it the most. We will see if that remains true on a 43-yard touchdown run. They got it done through the ground, and they've gotten it done through the air as well for their 2 scores. Let's see what Coach Ford dials up here with 3:09 remaining in the third and an 8-point lead. Burrows, shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff on first down. Nowhere to run and dropped in the backfield is the running back. And it was Houston, the guy that had the touchdown reception on offense, makes a big play on defense for a loss of 1. So a late substitution as Noah Caracas will come out onto the field. And checking out was number 35, Levi Purtle. Caracas in at receiver. Burrows empty backfield, 2 wingbacks in the backfield. He's going to try to hand it off, but no one's there. He's going to pitch it to Caracas, who came on a sweep. He evades 1 tackler, gets to the yard marker, fights forward through a couple of tackles on the far sideline, and he'll gain about 3 or 4 on the play, which will bring up third and about 6.
I believe that was number 88, Joe Price, on the carry. Gain is out 2.
Actually, they're going to say that was Joseph Price, number 88, on the carry for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up third and 6. So there is going to be a handoff on third down, and fighting forward dropped just short of the first down on the carry is Stockman, number 89. It was big number 88 Teague that saved his team from giving up a first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2. This is what I like to call no man's land, where it's too far to really kick a field goal at all, but it's close enough where if you wanted to go for it, no one would kind of blame you. You're on your side of the 50. But it looks like Coach Ford is going to bring in Jordan. He's going to pump the ball away. So a great tackle by Teague, stopping his man 2 yards short of the first down. So Jordan will punt this ball away from the 33. A high spiral. It's going to bounce inside the 5. Running away from it and downing it inside the 5-yard line again for the 3rd time is Herculaneum. This ball's at the 2.
Covered by number 22, Brett Chitwood.
Chitwood recovered, diving his whole body forward to stop this ball from going into the end zone. And I'll tell you what, Colton Jordan, what a weapon for Fredericktown. This guy's been amazing. 3 punts inside the 5-yard line. It just makes a huge difference as far as field position goes for this team. You better believe I'll ask Coach Ford about his punter after this game, and you can catch that interview on our Home Pools and Spas End Zone show. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 2. Duncan is going to pass it out of his own end zone, a quick out route, and it's going to be dropped by his intended receiver, Harden. But a flag is on the play. They hit the receiver a little bit late. I think they're going to get an unnecessary roughness on Fredericktown, which is also killer, as they had him for 2nd and long on the 2. So mark it off, 15 yards, a little bit of a break for the Herculaneum offense after a good punt by Colton Jordan. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball on the 16-yard line. Empty backfield for Duncan. 3-step drop, plants his leg, fires over the middle, and they're going to throw another flag, and this is going to be passing interference on Fredericktown's defense. Pass was intended for Houston, who's lined up in the tight end position. We'll get the call, passing interference on Fredericktown. So 25 yards and penalties on back-to-back plays for Fredericktown, and this could be the Achilles heel of the Madison County Black Cats. Jason Smith is your referee, Kerry Eggemeyer is your umpire, linesman Nick Ackerman, lines judge Rick Bowen, and back judge Doug Moore. So after having the ball downed at the 2-yard line, the ball's moved 25 yards, pump fake, deep throw from Duncan. He's got a man open, overthrows his receiver. That would have been the huge play Herculaneum was looking for. Going towards Hardin, but just overthrew his receiver about 5 yards, which shows off kind of the arm Duncan has. That ball traveled over 50 yards in the air. Hardin streaking down the sideline, beat the corner, just couldn't connect with the quarterback. So there's 35 seconds left here in the third, and a 14-6 lead for Fredericktown. 2nd and 10. Duncan hands it off to Houston up the middle. Fights forward, a couple of guys, comes up and lays the wood. A Fredericktown defender does after a gain of 3. Some hard hits out on under the field.
Back of the number 47, Peyton Francis.
Houston gains 3 on his 11th carry, which will bring up 3rd and 7. But Herculaneum's going to let the clock run out, and we are going to head to the 4th and final frame of this contest. It's been a good one, and it's a one-score game. Fredericktown leads the Battle of the Black Cats 14-6. We're going to see how this game is on the Kohl's Tractor Equipment WebTV Game of the Week on MyMoInfo.com.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real-time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information, or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
12 minutes on the clock for the fourth and final quarter of the Battle of the Black Cats. Game's been so exciting, I'm forgetting how to talk. But I'm Kevin Hughes inside the Mineral Area College broadcast booth, where Mineral Area College is your next step in Black Cat Stadium, Fredericktown, Missouri. As Fredericktown leads Herculaneum 14-6 alongside Sammy Wiley, our technical wizard. We got ourselves 3rd and 7 to start off this 4th and final frame. Empty backfield as Houston moves out to the slot. Duncan receives the snap. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. Make this 3rd and long. I don't believe Houston ever came set when he went into the slot. So now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Herculaneum. The one advantage if you're Fredericktown, you know this is most likely going to be a pass. You can play a little more conservative on defense. And now it's going to be 5 wide receivers for Herculaneum, spreading them out. Houston in your slot. Duncan looking left, pump fakes. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to run. It's going to be close. He's going to try to make a man miss as he fights towards the sideline, but he's not going to get there. He's going to be dropped after a gain of about 8 on the carry. He's going to bring it 4th and about 4. Just a 2nd carry for Duncan on the day.
Going to be 4th down and about 2 yards.
So it's going to be about 4th and 3.5. And Herculaneum, are they going to go for it here? I wouldn't be shocked if they wanted to punt the ball away with 11:20 and counting in the 4th. There's still plenty of time on the clock, but it looks like they're going for it. 4 wide receivers, 4th and short on their side of the 50. This is a gamble. Play action pass to Houston. Duncan rolls out. He's going to tuck the ball and run. He's heading towards the sideline. He's going to have to cut upfield at some point, but he's not going to get it. tried to make a man miss, but containment by the Fredericktown defense is going to leave him short after a gain of 2. He needed 4.5, 3.5, and it's going to be a turnover. It most likely looks like. But I think they're going to, nope, they're not going to measure it. It's a turnover on downs. Well, they are going to measure it. Don't get ahead of yourself there, Kevin. So they're going to measure it. And you know what? By a little over half a football, it is going to be a first down. He needed 3.5. Got 3 3/4. Duncan did from our advantage, and we are offset here. I'm at the very end of the press box. So it did not look like he got it to me, but after the measurement, he did. So a 4-yard gain will bring up first down after the run from Duncan. Coach Hunter, the gambling man, put it all on Black, and he hit Black again. This is going to be a pump fake pass towards Duncan, and this ball is going to be incomplete, but another flag out on the field. It's a minute for Hardin. Most likely passing interference. Passing interference on Fredericktown. Fredericktown faithful, not too happy. The call's going to go against number 14, Jeffrey Couch, a junior linebacker and wide receiver. Back judge Doug Moore signaled the 1-4. Which is Couch's number. So now it's going to bring up first and 10 with the ball on the 44-yard line. Herculaneum trailing by 8. Some movement along the defensive line from Fredericktown will now bring up first and 5. Back-to-back penalties, and penalties have been killer in the second half for Fredericktown.
Offside against Fredericktown, 5-yard penalty. First and 5.
It was number 60, Manuel Hunt, that jumped, the sophomore. First and 5 now with the ball just south of the 40-yard line. First down, handoff to Houston, gets through, fights forward, spins away from a runner or two, and it's going to run down, bowling down after a 10-yard gain, make it 11, first down for Houston. 12th carry of the game for Houston, enough for a first down, and now Herculaneum once again in scoring position, almost to the red zone. Can they make it count? 10:35 in counting, 14-6 is our score in favor of Fredericktown. Herculaneum driving, first and 10. It's going to be a quick pass out and nailed after a bobbled pass. That was Stockman coming up on defense and laying the wood on Tyler Reuter, number 2. Reuter should have caught the ball, but he was going to get drilled either way. Good clean hit from Stockman, though. And most importantly for Fredericktown, no flags. So the clock will stop with 10:24 remaining, and 14-6 is our score. Herculaneum needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie this game. Duncan, second and 2. Pump fakes the screen pass. He's going to fire it towards the end zone, and it's going to be caught diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Herculaneum!
Touchdown, Herculaneum!
Teague on the touchdown reception, throws his hands in the air, and now the Jefferson County Black Cats have a chance to tie this ball game. We've seen it from Coach Hunter so far in this game. Quick outs, quick outs, quick outs. And then he wants to take a shot deep. This time he goes for the big man Teague deep, and he gets behind the defender and comes down with that reception. So it's 14-12. We're waiting to see, and they will go for 2. 26-yard touchdown catch for Teague. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Duncan, the ball's on the ground. Fredericktown jumps on it. And 2 after touchdown conversions have been disasters for Herculaneum. And the score will remain 14-12 with 10:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. What a fun ball game we got here, but mistakes on both sides. Both coaches aren't going to be happy no matter how this outcome goes with the non-cleanliness of the game. A lot of laundry all around the field, but a missed extra point and a failed two-point conversion could be the difference in this game. 14-12 is our score, and we got 10:17 left to go. So Herculaneum trotting out onto the field. We'll kick it back off towards Fredericktown. Looks like Stockman is deep for Fredericktown. Quarterback Duncan is still your kicker. And I think they're waiting on a new ball, or just a ball in general. Duncan gets it, places it on the tee, nose towards the sky. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps back. Only 2 small steps. Must have a big leg on him. Didn't like the kick. Oh, it's a little squib kick. And it goes through the hands of one intended receiver. Picked up around the 35 and to the 30. Breaking through to the 20. To the 30. Cutting upfield. 20. 15, 5. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. A squib kick. Kickoff return for a touchdown for Fredericktown. Unbelievable. And just like that, it's 20-12. Had to do some confirmation with the press box up here. And although he's not listed on our roster, it's Malachi Kyle, normally listed at number 28, with that big kickoff return for a touchdown. A 62-yard kickoff return for the touchdown for Malachi Kyle. So far, the difference in this game to me has been the special teams play for Fredericktown. The punter, Jordan, has pinned Herculaneum inside the 5 3 times. And then Malachi Kyle comes up big with that 62-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And the snap is bobbled on the extra point and tipped. And falling short is the runner. No good on that. But nonetheless, in a matter of seconds, Fredericktown has opened up this game even more. It's now 20-2, an 8-point lead for Fredericktown with 10:05 remaining. And if they keep up with the scoring here on my score sheet, wasn't expecting this much scoring here in the second half. I thought there was a chance for some big plays, but this fourth quarter has been very exciting. So it looks like we're
Getting ready for the kickoff here from Colton Jordan as he marks it off. Jordan trots forward, big leg, kicks high, end over end towards the sidelines, towards the corner. The ball's going to be fumbled and picked up, and not much room to run. He actually escapes by a couple of people, got more yards than he probably thought he was going to upon. Waited a little second before he picked it up. That was number 3, Leathers, that bobbled that ball. But nonetheless, Herculaneum will take over. First and 10, 9:58 remaining in this game. They trail by 8.
About the 17-yard line.
Ball's going to be placed. Let's see here. Hard to tell from my offset position, but it looks like right around the 15 or 16-yard line. We'll call it the 16. As Duncan's in a shotgun formation with Houston in the backfield. Play action pass, pulls it up, fires a deep pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Teague, who got the touchdown on the last possession for Herculaneum. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 9:53 to go. Shotgun formation. Duncan gets the pass, looks to his left, pump fakes. He's going to fire a deep pass again. No one in the area. That ball may have been tipped, or it could have slipped out of his hand. Went down the middle of the field, but there wasn't a defender or a receiver there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. The one benefit if you are Herculaneum is you're not really burning any time off the clock, having incomplete passes. Now 9:48 remaining, trailing by 8. So Duncan with 5 wide receivers. Gets the pass, looking to his right. Throws it off his back foot. It's deep and intended, and it's going to be, is it? It is! It's an interception! Diving back and picking that ball off beautifully is number 22. Wow, what a great play made by Brett Chitwood. Not the tallest fellow, and he had to reach over his head running backwards to come down with that ball. And a turnover for Herculaneum could prove costly. As it'll be 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Fredericktown on the right side of the 50. Another score here would make it really difficult for Herculaneum to come back. If I was Coach Ford, I would say let's not get conservative now. Let's keep going for it. It's going to be a handoff to Lord. He's going to be met in the backfield. Dropped for no gain on the play.
Carry on the play by C.J. Lord. No gain on.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Ward now with 9 carries. $82 yards on those 9 carries for Lord. So we'll be under 9 minutes when this ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. I believe this is Stockman, a lot of running room. Stockman's going to get right near the first down marker. Might be a little short. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 8 yards for Stockman on the carry. .26 yards for Stockman on the ground. 3rd and short, shotgun formation. Burrows gets a snap. Hands it off to number 25, getting around the edge, fighting forward. It's going to be dropped down after a gain of about 10. Tackle made by Cole Myers, number 24, and on the carry was Tristan Casby for his 3rd carry of the day. He's now got 20 yards. So now Fredericktown will go into milk the clock mode as much as they can, as they're in field goal range to make this a 2-score game with 8 minutes remaining and an 8-point lead. Here comes the snap. Hand it off. Casby, I think, running up the middle. You know, it's Fredericktown that was actually bowling on the carry.
Bowling on the carry.
See Fredericktown kind of taking their time. Bowling comes
Down
out.
about 5 yards.
Stockman
Second
checks
down,
in. Gain of 5 for Logan on his 6th carry, which gives him 48 yards. Second and 5. 20-12 is our score. 7.5 remaining in this ball game. Shotgun formation snap. It's going to be Stockman trying around the left side. He's turned around, stops, cuts back towards the middle. There's a 360 spin off the defender and falls forward for a first down. Gain of 7 on the play for Stockman. Great balance
First and 10 for Black Cat.
from the senior. 32 yards on 7 carries now for Braden. That's going to bring up a first down. 7 minutes to go. And the ball's on the 15. Shotgun formation. Kyle behind him. Burrows is going to hand it off to Kyle. He's going to hit the hole hard. Nowhere to go. He hasn't gone down yet. Still fighting. And they're just going to call his forward progress stop. He never went to the ground. Malachi got a lot of strength in those legs.
Like a gain of about 4 yards.
And credit him for a 3-yard gain. Just the 3rd carry for Kyle, but his most important time touching the ball was a 62-yard kickoff for a touchdown. So 6.5 and counting. 8-point lead for Fredericktown. Looking to score and extend the lead. Make it a little more comfortable for him. Burrows, shotgun formation. The sophomore hands it off. Met in the backfield, wrapped up and driven to the ground. On the carry was Casby. With the tackle, big number 73, Lane Story. Just engulfed Casby. So wrapped his arms around him, nowhere to go. So we're now under 6 minutes. 5:45 and counting. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 after a 1-yard carry from Casby. Burrows, shotgun formation. It's going to hand it off to Bowling. Lowers his shoulders, fights forward. It's going to be close. We'll have to see where the ball is spot.
Bowling on a 3rd down carry. Going to be close to 1st down yardage.
And it looks like there is enough for a first down, but there's also an injured Herculaneum player out on the field. And we will step aside while they attend to him. And we'll be right back with 5:26 remaining. It's 20-12 on mymoinfo.com.
If you've been thinking about getting your CDL license and becoming a truck driver, now is the time. Gilster Mary Lee is offering to help new employees obtain their CDL and reimbursement for schooling, plus a benefits package that includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas and holiday bonuses, profit sharing, and medical and life insurance. Call Mike Welker, 800-851-5371, or online at gilstermarylee.com.
At Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, being locally owned means we get to do pharmacy our way, and that means unmatched customer care. We love to do whatever it takes to help our customers stay healthy. Our staff serves you every day at the very top of their game, offering everything you would want from your hometown pharmacy, including top quality products, medical equipment, immunizations, one-on-one counseling, and so much more. Come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy cares for you and about you.
Family, health, home. At Comtree, we exist to serve you and your loved ones through comprehensive health services in primary care, dental care, mental health, and substance use treatment.
We are the health home of more than 25,000 Jefferson County residents and invite you to join the Comtree family tree.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
A family pool can be one of the best purchases ever. A pool is so much fun, brings the family together, but it does require attention. You've got to keep your water quality high. I'm Jason DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. Why not let us do the work? We know everything that needs to be done. We're experts at it. We're Home Pools and Spas just south of the Lennington exit on the outer road by Better Bodies. Or go online at homepoolsandspas.net.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
If you need new bedding, living room, dining room sets, recliners, or appliances, and you need to take advantage of our everyday discounted prices.
You'll find Patsy's Furniture is marked to the lowest possible price, so you won't be guessing.
We have a no credit needed financing plan, and with approved credit, we offer a 24-month 0% interest financing option. And military and first responders receive a discount every day.
You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Mario's Italian Farmington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub-sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. And if they aren't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, you look like a real go-getter. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. Come see us at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpets, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for summertime home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
Investing in a degree or certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
Hot and Ready Pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for just $5, and for dinner, pick up a Hot and Ready cheese, pepperoni, or a sausage pizza for just $5.55, or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week, and be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
Family, health, home. Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare. Our doctors, nurses, and staff lead in providing compassionate, quality care to help you feel at home and a part of the Comtree family tree.
Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
Big Steve's on the line from Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67 in Farmington. And Steve, I understand there's a big factory-authorized clearance sale going on right now.
That's right. It's the biggest sale of the year.
We're blowing out all the 2018s, and we're also making room for the 2019s that are coming in. You name it, Rangers, Razors, Sportsmen, all the Can-Ams, everything. Huge sales going on. Don't miss it. It's the best time of year to get one. At Midwest Sports Center, 124 Walker Road in Farmington.
Stop by and see Big Steve today at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So scary moment out on the field, as you just saw. A Herculaneum Black Cat was just carted off the field, probably due to a head injury. I won't say a number because I didn't quite get the number and I don't want to say the wrong one. 1st and 10 with 5:25 remaining. Football must be played on, though. There's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the call is.
Carry by Braden Stockman.
Stockman had the carry. Most likely going to be a hold. So just the reset after that injury timeout. 5:18 remaining. We are in the 4th quarter, and the score is 20-12 in favor of Fredericktown. Fredericktown knocking on the door of extending its own lead. It's going to be offsetting penalties, though. There are 2 penalties on Fredericktown. Decline the first one. The hold will count. So back them up 10 yards. Get on the injured Herculaneum player. I did not quite see the number. I thought I did, but when I looked at my roster, that number wasn't on there. So I don't want to scare anyone and say the wrong number for sure either way. What I can tell you is what I saw. The player looked to be unconscious at first, wasn't moving, and then a few seconds later started moving his arms. And so I think they were just being extremely cautious, and they were just going to they carted him off the field. So hopefully he's okay. We'll try to ask Coach Hunter after the game. But on this play, it's going to be a touchdown run. Is it on 1st down? Casby getting into the end zone on the scoring fun on 1st down after a hold. And he's going to go 20 yards into the end zone and extend the lead. Jordan will come out and attempt the extra point after the touchdown run by Mr. Casby. Getting in on the phone. And the extra point by Jordan is no good. So Casby scores from 20 yards out, but the score will remain 26-12, a 14-point game, and we got 5:05 remaining. Last year, this game, not this close. So it shows you really the strength that Coach Hunter has brought towards this Fredericktown football team. 56-28 was the final last year. And this year, 26-12. They had an over-under on this game. I thought we were definitely going to get the over. We're going to have a lot more scoring, but both defenses playing strong, some turnovers as well. This Coach Hunter looking to start his Herculaneum career 2-0. Fredericktown looking for a rebound in Coach Ford's 2nd year at the helm of the program. 0-1 after a loss last week to Kennett. Kennett a tough team, but when I talked to Coach Ford earlier in the week, he said, look, last few times we've played Kennett, hasn't been pretty, and our team has kind of just quit on themselves. This year, that did not happen. They kept fighting the whole way through, made him proud as a coach. And he said it's the seniors on this team and that leadership that allowed them to do that. But both teams, either way, really want to establish some momentum moving forward. It's a long season. You're getting 10 games. all that work you put in throughout the years, not just for week 1 and week 2, it's for week 3 through 10 as well. 5:05 remaining, and Colton George's going to kick this ball back to Herculaneum. It's going to be caught around the 5-yard line, making his way to the center field stop. He's going to reverse field, go back his other way, but the Fredericktown kickoff team's not going to allow that to happen.
Take over first and 10.
I believe that was Bruder on the return, about a 10-yard return. It's going to be first and 10 from Herculaneum, trailing by a couple of touchdowns. They got 4 minutes and 57 seconds to put 14 points on the board just to tie. So here comes the Herculaneum offense. Ball on the 15-yard line, Duncan, 3-step drop. Looking to his left and underthrows a receiver. He was throwing it towards Harden. He threw in the area of a hitch. Harden was running more down the sideline. A little miscommunication on the route there. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. 4:53 remaining. Ball right around the 15-yard line, man in motion. It is Harden. Goes from left to right, now lined up in the slot. Duncan, pump fake. Scrimmages right now under duress is going to throw a ball, and it's going to be over a defender. Bowling was in the area. Intended for Harden outside his reach, and now he's down with a cramp. So as they attend to the cramping Harden, we'll step aside and we'll be right back. We got to finish this game sometime. This is the Battle of the Black Cats, the Coles Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week on MyMoInfo.com.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Maybe start off with a couple of appetizers like boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach and artichoke dip, or chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Hey, let the kids pick something from the kids menu. Then for yourself, choose one of your favorites like steak or ribs, seafood or pasta. Man, it's all so good. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and to get specific times for happy hour and half-price appetizers. Doing good in the neighborhood at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We are just waiting for you to apply.
Gilster Mary Lee's hiring Class A CDL drivers and CDL graduates. Benefit package, pay by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, holiday bonuses, and insurance. Call Mike Welker, 800-851-5371. Online at GilsterMaryLee.com.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
So some fluids pumped back into Harden. He's good to go. Takes a couple of swigs of water. He'll have to check out for at least one play. Looks like it was his calf or hamstring that really cramped up on him. Fell to the ground trying to catch that pass, and as he tried to get up, that muscle just seized on him. You could just see it, and he had to fall back down. Been there, done that, man. I feel for you. So he'll check out for one play. We got ourselves 4:45 remaining in this contest. 26-12 is our score. And it is going to be 1st and 10 for Herculaneum. Duncan receives the snap, but
There's a flag on the play.
there is a flag, and it's going to be a false start on. I didn't actually get to see what the right call was. I think they called encroachment on Fredericktown. So make it 1st and 5. The ball in the 35. Duncan pump fakes. He's going to fire deep. He's got a man open wide, diving for it and not coming up with it. Had a chance again. And that was number 3, Blake Leathers. Diving for the pass. Couldn't come up with it. Got behind the defense, though. So the secondary, Fredericktown getting some plenty of work, I should say. And Herculaneum, though, still going to have to take those shots. And time is not on Herky's side. 4:27 remaining. 4 wide receivers. Duncan gets the snap, looking to his right. There's a quick out route. It's caught, falling down as the receiver right at the first down marker. And that's Teague at number 88. Six-yard gain, enough for a first down. Clock will stop. 4:22 left. 26-12. Our score in favor of Fredericktown. Duncan, shotgun formation, gets a snap, looking towards his right. Throws a quick pass. The ball almost intercepted, but the defender got to the receiver a little bit early. It's going to be passing interference. Peyton Francis was the defender that got to the receiver just a tad early, the sophomore did, number 47. So Herculaneum once again on a drive being aided by penalties. Move him up 10 more.
Penalty, automatic first down.
Check that, make it a 15-yard penalty. Puts the ball across the 50 to the 45. So Fredericktown is not making it any easier on itself here. With 4:10 remaining and a 14-point lead. Empty backfield for Francis, 5 wides. 5-step drop, screen over the middle, outside the reach of the receiver, almost intercepted by Fredericktown. An errant throw, could have been picked off. I believe it was